Hey everyone, Toyzart here. Today we're going to be taking a look at SH Figuarts Rengoku. So I finally decided to review this figure. If you guys looked at my old haul from New York, the Tamashii Nation's New York store, I picked this guy up a long time ago. And I was waiting to review him until I did all of the other exclusives, like the Goku and just the other figures that I had in the backlog for everything that I had to do. But yeah, it's finally his time. I also decided to pick up, we also got a little package here. I was also going to wait for this package to come in. It's been on my table for a while since, so let me open this up actually. See what we got in here. I actually haven't seen what's in it. Let's pull this out, and then we got the soft goods cape for this figure. So as you guys know, the figure itself is actually hard plastic. It's not soft goods at all, so none of the figure is soft goods. But let's take a look at the box itself. This is a very cool figure, one of my favorite characters from Demon Slayer. If you guys watch the movie, you guys know what happens. Rest in peace, my boy. But he is one of the coolest guys, you know, pure of heart, fiery will, you know. And the little anime version where they had his side story was very great as well. I thought that was such a cool set of episodes, seeing how he got on the train and all that before the movie actually even occurs. So I picked him up because I really like the figure, I really like the character, and it's my first Demon Slayer figure as well. So let's test out this guy and try out all the stuff. We'll try out the plastic cape for now, and then we'll do an upgrade with the soft goods. But looking at the box, we have the figure in the front, SH Figuarts Demon Slayer logo, Bandai Namco. We got another look at the figure on the side. He's actually crossing his arms. He doesn't have a cross arms piece, I believe. The cape does come off here, as you can see. Focus that. And then yeah, another picture of the figure here. Nothing on the top, probably something on the bottom. Yeah, but yeah, let's take a look at what we get inside the box and open this guy up. Okay, taking him out of the packaging. Got no instructions in here. A little background for the actual box. But yeah, here's everything you get in the actual box. Again, this is my first Demon Slayer figure, so I don't know if some things are the same or they're different. But we will find out. Here he is. So we have, looks like, about 5 sets of head plates, or 6 including the one that's on his face, which is a lot of face plates actually. And we have some hands, a really less amount of hands compared to how much you usually get. Then we have his sword, and then we have it, I think it's a broken version or unseat, probably to put it in the seat, because I'm assuming you can't just put the whole sword in. So let's actually take the figure out. I'm excited to see how he feels. Here he is out of the box, and yeah, he looks nice, feels nice so far. I'm worried about him being, he might be a little bit loose here. I'm worried about him being a little bit, cold, the cold weather. I've had him stored for a little bit in his box and in the New York bag that I've had, but he seems okay so far. The cloth or the cape here doesn't seem too bad, but that soft goods upgrade, I definitely feel like it will be a great upgrade to see. I'm interested to see how this even works, the cape. So I wanted to do a little cool pose with his cape out. Look at this. I can see the appeal on how this wouldn't look good. That soft goods cape is definitely going to come in clutch for this guy. Feeling him so far, he seems nice to pose. I don't know how this cape works, so I don't want to break anything. Let me take a look at the box. If there's instructions, of course, instructions are always provided. I don't think there's anything on the other side. We just have his cape attached here, and then how you put on the sword. So we can take the swords out. We can take a look at the detail on the swording. Let's look at the sword first, actually. So taking a look at the actual sword, we have here the flame Hashira. I don't remember what exactly the kanji says here. We're gonna try. Yeah, so I don't know who or what the kanji says here on the top. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. But the sword detailing is very nice. We have this, the flame hilt that Tanjiro eventually gets later in the show. And we have his like sword part. I guess you put this on here. And then this just attaches to his side here. Don't want to mess this up. Let's see if it goes in. So, nice. So it looks nice so far. Oh, look at that. There was a little gap right there. Oh, it went away. It's nice. Just could pose them up like this. Let's see. Let's try standing test with this cape. Let's see. Yeah, we got him lined up here. Let's see if I can put the brightness down a little bit. Got him in the shot. Yeah, he looks nice. Like that. I definitely think the cloth goods cape is going to be a nice upgrade. So we can definitely try that out. We can look at the other faceplates that he comes with. Let's see, he has the get this in the shot. There we go. We got his blood face from when he does the flame attack. I forget what it's called. Then we got we got a smiling face. I was hoping, I think that might be like an Umai, like the Umai face where he says yum. Or whatever. Delicious. In his first appearance, then we have this one, looking to the left. Let's see, where is the... I'll grab this next face. Okay, so the last two faces, we have him... another happy kind of face. And then we got his last serious face we finally have on. So, yeah, all of these face plates, a lot of them so far. But the actual figure itself, he looks great. Like I said, this plastic bit is something that we can definitely fix. So let's actually try doing that. I've never done one of these soft goods, and I think it might be easy for this guy. Let's take off the head. That is a long neck peg. And then I believe, I don't know how this comes out. that just comes out like that, right? Yeah, so it just comes off like that. And yeah, I don't know actually how to install the soft goods, so let's put his head back on. So you can have him without his cape on. I don't remember if he ever had a scene where he had his cape off. Like, was there ever a moment like that in the show? Probably in the show, I don't know. Like maybe when he was like sitting, but I don't remember when he was like older, like this. Like maybe like a flashback when he was younger. But I don't remember if he had one when he was younger though. But here is the actual cape. The cape looks decent, but you know, it's plastic soft goods, you know, let's throw that. Soft goods is probably the best every single time. So let's try out this we have here. So it comes with these pieces. I'm not even showing it. So I don't know what these pieces are exactly. But then we have the actual soft goods cape here. And then looks like there's no hole or anything, so not too sure how this goes on. But let me try this out in 1 second. Okay, we are back. So this is actually about like a week or two after. The cape that I had gotten was actually flat out just horrible. They wanted you to do like sticky tack on the back of the figure, so you wanted to put it back here instead of just putting it on the figure as a whole. So I had to go ahead and get a whole different cape on AliExpress. So this is the one that I ordered. It actually, as you can see here, actually comes with a little hole to put in. I've seen multiple people do it different ways. So you could either like put it through his neck or on his head peg. So what I'm just gonna try to do is just put it through his. Take off this, and then take off his neck peg. In 1 second. Okay, so as you can see, you just easily remove the neck peg. Either you could do it with some pliers lightly, so you don't mess up the paint, and then you just put the cape in the hole right here. Is what I did. The easiest way, I would say, to put it in all the way is to put the neck peg in right after, but I want to see if I could try to just put it in the hole here. But I need to make sure that it's even when it does go. Just so that's right. I'm gonna put this hole back on. There it is. So put it on here, and then here it is on his body perfectly. So I would say maybe wrap it up around the figure. So around here, and then just put it around him. So like hug the figure, I guess. And there it is. Now we could put the head sculpt back on. I think it's better putting it on the neck peg because then you can move around his head a little bit easier. So yeah, here is Rengoku without a little weird plastic cape that he comes with, and now a soft goods cape, which makes the figure look 10 times better. By the way, it looks great. See on the back here, And now when we actually go and pose the figure, it's going to look great as well. So I'm excited for this guy. Let's also put in this here. So we can actually just put in the sheet. I'm holding it the wrong way. It's this side. And then so there it also comes with, I don't know if I showed this in the last part, but it comes with a hilt that just plugs in to his sword part right here, so it acts like it's seed or sheet into his cape or whatever. But yeah, I think this figure looks great with this soft goods cape. It actually really elevates the figure. I don't know why they just don't do soft goods. They did it for the Batman figure, even though they did it kind of poorly. It still looks great, regardless. So let me see. He stands up here perfectly. Yeah, he looks great. I think he really sets the bar here with the soft goods cape. Like, this is a really good alternative if you want to upgrade your figure completely. Yeah, I really think this figure is great. I'd overall give the rating of the figure already. Actually, let's try to put the sword in his hand. I was gonna try to do some posing, but let me see. Put this one back. I want to see how the cape actually moves around. There it is. Maybe we could do like his. I forget what pose it was. Wasn't it like entrance pose or something? When he first meets the boys on the train, or is it like when he's oil farming or something? It's a good face for this, actually. If I can grab it. He stands pretty well. Like the flat, they make like their figures very flat footed, so it's very easy to, you know, pose the actual figure or make them stand. I think that looks pretty good. I think I just need to change his face. So this part just comes out here. Something like that. Maybe his screaming, whatever, happy face. This is articulated, that's pretty cool. Cape like this, and then the sword we can put in his hand. So it just goes in perfectly. And then I was gonna do like his this hand would be right or left hand, I don't know. Sorry if I'm a little bit more quiet. The month of Ramadan has started, so I am fasting today. I probably have a little bit less energy, but that doesn't stop from this sick figure. Just do his pose like this. I think he does something like this. Could also make him do like pose like this. But the cape is very... Let me put him down like this too if you want to. There it is, yeah. So this cape is very nice, I would say. All around. So the wiring on here... I'll just drop this. So the wiring on here... Cape... It's kind of like a paper mache kind of feeling, but it's still like cloth, so you can still mess around with it. There's wiring for each part, so you can get a lot of dynamic posing. Just sick. So stay tuned for the posing at the end. But this was my review for Rengoku SH Figuarts. I'd give this figure a 10 with the soft goods cape, and then without it, I think you really need that to really make this figure shine and be a good upgrade. Without it, I'd probably say it's like an 8 or 6. Sorry, not 8 or 6, like 8 or 7. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the figure itself, and then I'll see you guys in my next video. This is Toyzart. Peace.